about that murder case where we do yesterday. Based on the update we received from Akaramakala and some of our lawyers, we follow them go. We hear say um, where the woman talk say they neglect, perhaps they ignore them from morning till that time where they leave the office. According to Akaramakala, it talks say police talk say no be so e be. Say nobody neglect or ignore them. I would like make I get an update from Akaramakala, and I hear say um, yesterday the woman where they know as Mama Yusuf say she come around yesterday, but what? Akaramakala, please.
Good morning, my super ordinary president. Good morning, everybody. Yes, my ordinary president, we go to command yesterday. Before we go, the mother of the boy where they allege say, na them mother the disease, she come and we asked them if she come this morning and she did for studio.
Okay, tell us what you discover for police where you update me yesterday.
Yes, my ordinary president, when we reach the police or the homicide office, we meet with the OC homicide, uh, CSP Sherifat. In fact, waiting we meet there not be the impression what they give us for studio.
Were they neglected?
No, sir.
Okay, good.
Because when we reach, she even say, she will be saying, her insist.
Where the complainant dey? Where the people where they support the complainant?
The woman in Dawa.
Yes.
She said when they transfer the case from Dutse to command, where they bring everybody come. If at that time, just like they talk, the mother of the disease no dey Abuja, she dey Kano. Then now her husband and one of the boy uncle be male representative, including this our brother where they here. So
Now, people where they listen and watch all over the world, make una no forget say this woman na widow. The husband, when we say she and am follow born those children, don't die.
yes,
But she don't remarry.
yes, sir.
According to report wey reach us, they say the husband will be the stepmother, the stepfather
Stepfather.
to these children, to this particular young man wey die. They say the stepfather just go waka with a manganga style. Say them na Muslims them be, say they no want case. He come the other police say make dem leave this matter. Let us say na him be the husband of the woman, and anything wey you talk, he stand. For pikin wey no be your own, no be your biological son, just because you marry the mother, you don begin dey form oto. I no know where the teeth come comot from. Now na police, this
CSP
CSP
Sherifat.
Sherifat, na she talk say no, the mother, we will need to hear from the mother of the child. Because you be stepfather, no only give you the authority, say you go just come tell us, say we no need case. Eventually, lo and behold, the mother come back from Kano as they take idea, bring her. They no break the news to her, say the pikin don die. The only son. As soon as she come, na him she talk say no, she no gree o. She wan sabi wetin kill her son, who kill her son, and under which circumstance. Na there case start. First of all, make we appreciate the CSP Sherifat for knowing her job and for standing her ground to say no, the right thing must be done.
Yes, sir.
Now, the matter waka go, we thank God say we hear say the mother of Mama Yusuf,
Yes, sir.
she dey for studio.
Yes, sir.
Make we hear from her. That the mother of the boys plus the soldier where they allege say they kill this young man. Good morning, ma.
Good morning, Mr. Ordinary President.
Yes,
Good morning, everyone.
Mm.
I am Halima Bukar. I
Halima
live
Bukar.
in Kubwa, 21 Wazobia.
Mm.
It was on 12th December, which is Sunday. My elder son, Aliyu, came to the house and said, "Mommy, is Yusuf at home?" I said, "No. What happened?" He said he came to my room with one of his friends, and the friend slept off. So he carried his phone and left. Now the friend wake up, start looking for him, because the time when they came, I wasn't around. But when he wake up, he saw me, say, "Where is Yusuf?" I said, "What happened?" He said he carried my phone and left. I said to go and start looking for him before he will sell this phone. Aliyu asked some people that he normally go to them. He didn't get him. I called Aliyu, "How far? Have you know whereabouts of Yusuf?" He said no.
Mm.
So okay. There's one security man called Ismail. They used to call him Black. I said, "Call Black," because Black normally knows where he's supposed to go.
Mm.
He called Black. Black said he didn't see Yusuf today throughout from the morning. I said, "Okay, let's wait." So later in the day, Black now call Yusuf, say, call Aliyu, sorry. "Aliyu, come. I saw Yusuf around our hotel area here." He said, "Okay, I'm coming." By then, this is their elder brother, my stepson. He came in with his friend, his name Isaac, to carry food. That is the dinner in the evening. So he said, I said, "What is happening?" He said, "Aliyu called
the friend
me."
to the soldier.
This is my stepson.
He's
The
the soldier.
Isaac is there in the SAS.
Okay. Who amongst them the soldier?
I don't have soldier. I don't have
And
soldier.
there was no soldier amongst. Okay, so continue.
He's a student in the Army University view. This one.
Army University view.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So I said, "Okay, what is it? You wait and take the food. Let's Isaac follow Aliyu to the hotel where they say Yusuf is." Isaac now follow Aliyu to the hotel. I said, "Aliyu, when you get there, beat him and let him tell you where the phone is if you didn't see the phone with him." He said, "Okay, mom." They get there. They now saw Yusuf. Immediately they start beating him. The security man there, Black, called me, say, "Hajia, please come over. Oh. Aliyu is here beating Yusuf." I'm talking to him, he say I should leave him. Is he not his brother? You are the one that tell him to beat him. I say, "Yes, I'm the one that tell them to beat him." He say, "Okay." They now carry Yusuf and come home with him because we are living close by. Them, the boys, they are in their house, different but very close. So they start beating him there. The elder brother now say everybody was beating him, including one Abdul Fatah, the one with them in the cell, and another boy, Shankar, and other people. I wasn't there. So the elder brother say, "Stop beating him. It's too much. Stop beating him." He now carry Yusuf, put him into toilet and lock the door. As they are coming, we just block them. He said beating is not the solution.
Mm.
So we should just quickly ask him where the phone is so that we'll go and get it.
Mm.
The elder brother talked to them.
This way, man. No, like this. Yeah. Hey.
So the elder brother talked to them. They now stop beating him. They say, "Okay, Yusuf, where is the phone?" He say, "We saw it." He say, "You saw it?" "Oh, we saw it." He say, "We saw it." He say, "Who sell it?" He say, "The guy is there in the hotel."
Okay, so go and
We
hold the
left
mic
him
for
there.
her so that she will
He
be.
say the guy is there in the hotel.
Mm.
They now say, "Okay, let's go back to the hotel." They now carry Yusuf again and went back to the hotel. Getting there, they didn't meet the guys. So they want to enter the hotel. The security man say, "No, nobody will come here and spoil our food for us." Our oga say nobody should enter again. You will not enter.
Because of that beating that happened
Yes,
earlier.
yes.
Mhm.
So they stop at the door site. After some times, they saw the late coming with another guy. So Yusuf now pointed at him. Say he's the one that saw the phone. The guy started running according to him because I wasn't there. So the guy started running. When he started running, they now chase him, follow him. He fell down. They say they carry him and put him inside the car. The security man there was telling me they are the one that put them inside the car because the owner of the hotel, one general of Navy, was there. He said, "Okay, pack your wahala go, don't come and spoil my business here, go and solve your matter somewhere else, not here. So they went with them. He has another friend, I think Yusuf say his name is Sadiq, something like that. So they want to catch that one to say no, he's not the one that said it, he's not Amo, we are together. But he did
who
not.
talk so? Who
Yusuf,
said that?
my son,
Now said
that the other Sadiq did not
was not
involve in
involved.
selling the phone.
Okay.
It was the late that collect the phone and went and sell for them.
Mm-hmm.
So they now.
Okay, wait. It was the late that collected the phone from Yusuf to go and sell,
Yes, sir.
not referred him to someone to go
No,
and
no,
sell
no.
it to.
No,
Let us read in between the lines.
no. So they now came back home. I called them, how far? Have you people seen Yusuf? They say, yes, mommy, we have seen him and we are bringing him home. I said, okay. I was seated. After some hours, somebody called me. Say, Ajia, come o. Aliyu, in the course of beating Yusuf, he injured his hand. Now they want to tie it for him. I say, injured his hand? So I don't care. I'm the one that said they should beat Yusuf. But because of Aliyu, I now carry my jack, went to their house. Getting there, I saw people in the compound. Aliyu was near the overhead tank. People gathered. I said, where is Aliyu? They say, see him there. I said, okay. By then, Isaac went to buy crepe bandage that they will use to tie the hand. I said, they say you injured. Let me see that. I saw the hand. It was swelled up. I said, who want to tie it for you? They say, one man. I think among the Okada men, because there were many there. I saw Amala, I saw Hakimi and other people. I said, okay, no problem. So as we are waiting for the Isaac to bring the crepe bandage, we are all in the compound. There's one DSS behind their house like this. He was in the compound too. And I saw him. I said, well done, sir. Thank you for being here for security purpose. He said, no problem, madam. I said, okay, let's wait for Isaac. And I said, who are those inside the room? They say it's Yusuf and the guy that sold the phone. I said, okay. And I went in. I had the lady saying they should give him water. They should give him water. When I pimped him, I saw Yusuf's eyes were swelled up. He cannot even open it properly. I said, Aliyu, come, suspend that tying of hand. Come and carry this boy to hospital. He now say, Isaac has gone with the car to buy crepe. When he entered, he was shocked. He said, the guy that was just asking that, where do you people take the phone to? He was replying me, and he's taking water. I said, please carry. He now went and looked at his neighbor's door. Say, please borrow me car. I want to take this guy to hospital.
Which of the guys? Is it Yusuf or the late?
No, the late. So DSS man say, let me go home since it's not far to carry my car and come so that I will go with my car. God so kind, the Isaac came back. They quickly opened the gate. That Abdul Fattah opened the gate. I don't know him. I just saw him quickly open the gate. I said, no. Before I talk, they already entered the compound with the car. I said, you will take it out again because we are taking this boy to hospital. Aliyu, suspend your tying of hand. So when they entered the car, I said, Aliyu, you can't drive because your hand is paining you. Don't go and let somebody drive the car. He said, you can. He was driving the car, Isaac by his side, Yusuf late, and that Abdul Fattah, they entered the back. I said, the motor is already full. You people should go ahead, go to the general hospital. I'm coming. They say, okay, they left. I waited small to see if the DSS will come with his car so that I'll follow him, we'll go together because it's already getting late. I didn't see, and I went home. So I begin to call them, and I called their elder brother. Say, where are you? He say, Aliyu went to the hotel again to pick Yusuf and the guy that sold the phone to ask him where he sold the phone so that they will go and recover it. I said, but it's already late now. We just see them now. Where he say he went to watch ball in the...
Another person that sold the phone.
No, that's less. Now he was I was telling this their brother because he wasn't there. Okay. When he allowed them to go and bring that guy from the hotel, he left to watch ball in area in phase 3.
Okay.
So I said quickly go and meet them because the boy was asking of what I asked you Aliyu to take him to General Hospital Kuba. So go and meet them. Go and meet them. He said okay. Getting there, I wasn't there. So when Aliyu got to the emergency, they tested them. They said that the boy is normal. Aliyu now left and went to FCDA police station, which is a bit far from us. So when he got to the FCDA police station, He narrates his statement. He and Isaac, they now detain them and say, okay, Yusuf should come with them to General Hospital Kubwa to check the pulse. They went with Yusuf.
What day was that? Was it the same
That
Sunday?
very Sunday, the thing started with this stuff. That very Sunday. This one Kuma already left where he was watching ball and met them in the police station. So I began to communicate with him because their phone is not with them again, and I said I don't want to interrupt them. Maybe they are talking with the policemen. So I begin to call him, how far? He said, we are still there. I said, okay. How far? He said, we are still there. Later when I call, he said, they have gone to the hospital with Yusuf, but Aliyu and Isaac, they put them inside cell. I said, okay, no problem. So when they came back from the general hospital, around 1:30 or so, I called this one again. Are you people still there? He said, yes. They are arranging, we are going to
Change your position.
they are arranging, we are going to
No.
the hotel for
Just
investigation.
go to the other side. Ogasa, can you shift up, please? You, either you, no, go up there. Sit up. Go ahead.
So they carry them go to the hotel that night. According to the security man, because they called me say, Haja, you see, please talk to Aliyu. Let him not spoil my food. I say, what is it? He say, he carry police. They came to my working place. I say, yes, they have to come because it's where the event started. So they came there for investigation, not to spoil your food. I just keep quiet. So they went there around 2:30 a.m. The people there, the security didn't allow them get into the hotel because they say that their oga say anybody that comes, they should not allow him go in. They went with Yusuf. They now come back to the police station. So they slept there. In the morning, the policemen went back to the hotel. They now allowed them access. They checked the room where they are. So when I came to the police station in the morning, I brought their food. And now they called them out. I said, Yusuf, what happened? Why did you do this? He said, Mommy, I'm sorry. I said, it's not matter of sorry. How did it happen? He said, I carry my friend's phone. I went and give Sadiq. I went and give my friend. Because that time he told me he don't know the boy's name. I went and give my friend, he sold it 170. When he sold it,
170,000.
yes. He said, when he sold it 170, I now say, okay, let's go and buy something. Because the boy is into drugs. That's my Yusuf. He used to take drugs.
Your own son?
Yes,
is
my
into
own son
drugs.
Yusuf, yes. So he tell that late that they should go and buy drugs. According to Yusuf, he said they want and buy Repnol, 9 carts. They bought a Quedin, 9 bottles. They now bought ice. He said the cup of ice, they are selling it 10,000. But because of late, it's his friend that is selling it. He now sold it for them at 6,000. They now bought a Rochi, weed. He say 6 packs, 500 each. They now come with their wrestlers and wrap the assets. So they start taking. He said instantly they took 3 cars. Let's now call one of his friends. He said, come over. Come over. He said, what is it? He said, now come and meet us at Dinden Hotel. He now came and meet them at Dinden Hotel. Yusuf say in the morning he sold the phone, he bring out 7,000 and give.
That the late brought out 7,000.
No,
Oh,
Yusuf.
brought
When they
out-
sold the phone, they bring the money for him. That's my son. So he bring out 7,000 from the money and give the let that they should rent hotel room in that Dinden. So late, according to Yusuf, he gave that his friend that they invited, Sadiq. He now booked the hotel for them in that Dinden. So they were there when Ali went and picked him because the security went and asked him, say, what are you doing here? He went to bring out Yusuf for them. He saw them with the 2 guys. They say, no, he just come to collect letter from us. They now carry Yusuf and go. I said, so all this thing, you took it at that time. They say, no, we took 3 cards of
So both he
Repnol.
and the late.
Yes,
They
and
took-
including the friend that they invited. They took it. He said, we now took 2 bottles of Quedin. We left the other one that tomorrow morning because with the intention of we are sleeping there, we now take the remaining. We now took the weed. We left about 5 packs there, rolls there. And I say, so see where you are. Now, this thing that happened now, it could have been you. We are talking to you every day, telling you not to do this, not to do. but you are not reasoning with us. I got angry. I said, but it's you that they will call. Aliyu, why did you beat this guy? Because I asked you to beat Yusuf, not another person, because I don't know that somebody was involved. He said, Mommy, I swear to God, I did not touch this boy. When we went there, people gathered and started even beating Yusuf. They even follow us up. It was Muhammad that even stood there and locked Yusuf inside the toilet. As you come, you saw me in the compound. I wasn't in the room. We were communicating with this guy. He started crying. He said, I was surprised when you called me that to come and take him to hospital. I said, what happened? The guy that I left just now, we were communicating that he's telling me where the phone is. I want to take them to police station. I even called GPO. I called him the first time he picked. He said, okay, bring them. I called him 3 times. He didn't pick. So that's why I say, let them tie my hand before we go there because it's paining me. I said, okay. So I said, Yusuf now say, Mommy, the person that killed the guy is here. I said, where is he? He said, Mommy is here. I start looking around. I said, He said he's wearing yellow cloth. I peeped. He said he's inside that room. I saw him. I said, which kind of justice is this? Somebody that beat someone was left outside. Then people who come to complain was locked inside cell. So I don't know whether they overheard me. The IPO there, she now called the boy. I don't know what she asked the boy. She now put him inside cell together with
How did he kill the late?
No, he used to say he beat him. That he carry rope and belt and tied his neck.
Okay.
Because he said when they pick him in the hotel, first time, the late wasn't there, only him. He said the guy entered the motor with them. He now tied his neck. I said, why didn't you?
With what?
He said, no, that time he didn't tie him with belt. He just hold his leg like this. He said, leave me. He said, if you talk, I will cut your private part. He now brought out knife from his body.
What
that
tribe
guy.
is this boy?
I don't know his tribe. It's one of those boys that used to sell ticket for Okada men. One man in our side called.
Because once you hear, I will cut your private part.
One man called Ogalawan. He's the one that went and hired them from Carmo.
To come and do that.
To come and do that service of selling the tickets. But the guy I overheard, he was saying that he's from Katsina. Though I didn't know it.
Okay.
So when he told him like this, he now followed them to the house. So I said, so this is what happened. I now give them the food. I said, so how are we going to go about the case? They say DPO is not around. There's nothing they can do about it. I have to go and come back. I say, what time is he coming? They say, come around 11. I went home and come back around 11. That is the following day, Monday. 11, DPO did not come. I now went back again. And I told one of their driver, called Abdullahi, the one driving Hilux. I said, please, when DPO come, give me a call. He said, okay, ma. I now left. It was after 3 p.m. He now called me. That is here, oh, madam. I said, okay. And I quickly rush. And I come and meet him. That is the following day, Monday.
So the first strangling did not kill the late. It was the second strangling he did with belt that led to his
No
death.
second strangling. The first strangling, it was Yusuf he did too. When they picked him, the late wasn't even there. When they picked Yusuf for the first time, the boy just followed them and did that thing for Yusuf.
Okay.
But for late, he did it in the room when Aliyu was outside,
With
tried to tie his hand.
Okay.
So I met DPO. I said, DPO, this thing that happened now, how do we trace the parent of this disease? They say we have to go and ask where they say he used to repair phone. I said to, can you allow us to go or you bring policeman to go with us? He said, you can go. I said, okay, bring out Yusuf for us from say, let him explain to us how to get there. He now come, he was telling me, I was jotting it down. So when you get to get to this and you follow like this. So I, Mohammed and one of Mohammed's friends called Aminu, one the assistant superintendent, we went there. We start following shop by shop, asking. The first time we went, the first shop, I said, do you know one guy? Because he said you don't know his name. I now describe the leg. As they say, what is the problem? I say it's a case of phone, but the case is now in FCDA police station. So we want somebody that knows him or his relative so that we'll go there. They say, no, they don't know person like this. They say, don't you know the name? I say, no, I had like he was saying Anna's. Or I say, okay, see Anna shop there. One fair boy like this with a paper. We now quickly went to the Anna shop. We greeted him. We said, we are looking for one boy that Yusuf give phone too. He now sell it, but it has problem. Now the case is in the police station. Do you know him? He say no. I say none of you are people that did not come to work from yesterday, Sunday, to today. He say no.
And that today was
It's Monday, that is following day.
okay, not on Tuesday.
He say no, ask Ustaz. Ustaz has get many apparently, so it may be there. We went to Ustaz shop. We asked. One of the Ustaz apparently say yes, there's somebody who did not come. I say, what is his name? He mentioned the guy's name. I can't remember. I say, how does he look like? He discussed. Say no, he's not done. Not any other person. He say no. So we enter about 5 shops or so. I now come back to FCDA police station and meet the DPO. I said, oh, we have gone there. Oh, this is what and what we did. These are the number of the churches we enter, but we couldn't trace who knows about the left. But the only thing, if you can help me, bring out Yusuf from the cell, because it was already late. Anas will bear me witness. We went there late. It's about to Maghrib, and I'm fasting. I said, I have to go home and break fast. And I went to the DPO's office. Already I've called prayer. He said, go home and come tomorrow. I said, if you can help me, tomorrow bring out Yusuf from cell, join him with a policeman, let them go there. It will be easy for us. He said, okay, I will do that. The following day, Tuesday, he said, you can go. When the parents of the deceased come, I will now call you. I said, okay, no problem. And I left for work. They went with Yusuf. I don't know how they went there with the policeman. Later, he called me that, come, the deceased parents are around. I said, okay. I quickly took excuse from the office. I went to the police station. Getting there, I saw the place very crowded, gathered many people, over 30 of them. So okay, I quickly entered the DPO's office. I greeted him. I said, I'm here. Where are the deceased parents? He said the boy's father was late and the mother traveled to Kano. But the stepfather is around and his father's brother. I said, okay, I would like to see them, to greet them first before we continue what we are doing.
The person that married her after the death of her husband is her late husband's brother.
No,
okay,
it's the boy's stepfather.
Okay, the stepfather is there and the late father's brother is
there
equally
too.
there.
Yes, sir.
Now, for us to understand the explanation, carry on, ma.
So he said I should go and meet the IPO of that FCDA police station. And I went. When I got there, she didn't talk to me. I just said, how far the case? She said they are waiting for vehicle, that the deceased parents want to go and bring vehicle, that they have signaled the case to state CID. We are going there. I said, okay, no problem. And I came out, I say, please, who is the brother to deceased father? They now point at one man for me. They now point at the man for me. I greeted him. I said, Daddy, good afternoon, sir. This is what happened. Very sorry. The IPO was standing there, and there is one man called Aminu. They say he's a youth leader in that Duse. So she called Aminu and told him that they should give her 5,000 for money that she used in transporting the corpse to hospital.
This who?
The IPO in the FCD. The thing just annoyed me. With anger, I say, 5,000 for what? Were you the one that took the corpse or the boy to the hospital? Is it not Aliyu that took the boy to the hospital before coming to your place? And you and Yusuf now went and checked the corpse and come back. Which transport are they going to give you? No money they will give you. So one among those people can say, see this woman, she even get mine. Her children kill our son. And she's shouting. I say, I'm not shouting. Then one person among they say, she's telling the truth now. She did not spend money and she wants to claim money from us. That's why she's stopping it. So let's continue what we are here for. We don't keep quiet. So when they bring the car, they put Aliyu, Isaac, Abdul Fattah, and Yusuf with the IPO and DCO. But those two policemen, they were in Mufti. So the people there gather, start shouting, no, no, no. See they want to carry the criminals, go and release them somewhere and go their way. This has been happening in Nigeria for long, we know. How would they carry criminals without policemen?
Somebody is saying that.
Yes.
Somebody was saying that.
Yes. And I say, you people. They say, if this motor try come out for this place, we will now ban it. Let the casualty be everywhere. I say, please, it should not be done like this. This my son now tap the glass. As they are about to go out of the premise, he tap the glass. He say people should go back. You have heard what these people are saying. Let not be a problem. They now reverse back. Meanwhile, when they signal the case to state CID, DPO has left the office and went to state CID. I now called him. I said, please, DPO, we are pleading. Help us with healers, which is leveled with the government DC, and police officers with uniform and gun. Because what is happening here is not good. So we to avoid anything. He say, okay, call the OC and say they should take healers. They now return the Aliyu and the rest inside the hillocks with those 2 policemen in mufti and 2 again in uniform with gun. They now say to they are going to state CID. They move to state CID. I and my son Mohammed will follow them. Getting there, they say the case comes to them already late. They don't usually take case after.
At 4. What hour was that?
I think getting to 5 or so.
In the evening?
Yeah. Yes.
And police, they tell you, say they know they take case around that time?
Yes. Once it's after 4, they don't take it.
You feel recognize the policeman will tell you this one. I've been a policewoman.
No. It's not policewoman.
Now, man, I've been a woman.
Not a woman. Me, I'm not there.
Who
they saw them. The DCO call us. The one that went with them. He said that they are late. They said they should return Aliyu and Yusuf to Kubwa police station, the FCD police station, and bring them back tomorrow.
Okay.
And me, he didn't stop me. I now entered and meet OC Sharifat. I greeted her. They say, what is it, madam? I say, I'm the one that they brought my children here with the case from FCD. He said, okay, he didn't get to me because it's already late. So you people should go and come back tomorrow. This is what OC Sharifat told me.
Okay.
I now left home. So in the morning that Wednesday, I now went to police station. I saw them, they were about preparing to come. Everybody was there. I said, oh, this motor will be small for us. Since I know road, I will enter public transport. After they have, because it's 2 vehicles that were there, they will carry the suspect with the police. I say, you, Mohammed, carry the parent of the deceased and come with them since they are men. Me, I will enter public transport and go to state CID. He said, okay. They now left. I entered public transport, went to state CID. We met there. We now sat down there. They took us up with the file. They filed the case. We now come down. They now took us to homicide office. So getting there, we thought we are the only people have complained, not knowing that there's another set of people.
Complaining against?
Against another different things. From where?
Okay, another murder case.
I don't know, because I didn't
But
actually pay attention to their case.
Matter.
Yes.
Okay.
So they are the one to invite us in. They now first come and say, where people should come in. Where people entered. They start their case. When Zuhr knocked 1, we went and prayed. The mother of the deceased wasn't there by then, because they say she traveled to Kano. So we prayed and come back. I think it was after 3 p.m. they finished with the weird case. They now say, Kubwa FCD, Abiduse division, come in. We were about to enter. They didn't allow me enter. It was the suspect, the 4 of them, with her husband, the present husband. And then with the present husband. So they entered. We were seated. They start asking them and they are videoing it. They asked them one by one. I didn't hear anything about what they said. He said, because they didn't allow me and me, I was seated. So they asked all of them. Now, later, they asked the stepfather, say, are you the father of the deceased? He said, no. I'm the present husband to the mother. They say, where is the brother to the father of the deceased? Mrs. Sharifat asked. They say it's outside. She now starts shouting, telling the IPO, why are you complicating issue to us? The blood relation to the boy is not in. You left him outside and you now bring in the stepfather to us. They now invite the boy's father.
First of all, let us appreciate Sharifat for knowing the right thing to do at the right time. Madam, do you need water? Please bring water for her. Okay, you're fasting?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so go ahead.
So she now interviewed them. I didn't hear anything. It was when she called Sarkin Muslimin, Sarkin Hausa, sorry. He was there with us. She now called Sarkin Hausawa. Sarkin Hausawa entered. So that time we stood up and stand by the door. I heard him, he said, they want justice. Sherifat was shocked. He now said, you people should not complicate issues for us here. What the father's brother said is different. What you are saying is different. We will talk with the saying of the blood relation. And secondly, the male. Because even the mother is here, we reorganize the father, if to say is alive, than the mother say. But let's hear from the father's brother. Repeat what you said when we are videoing you, sir. The man said, Muna son adultery, we want justice. Sharifa said, but that time you said you don't want case. You want us to release the cup for you. You take your cup and go and bury. Now you say you want justice. He said, yes, I want justice. She said, okay, no problem. I cannot make any justice here without knowing the cause of the death. Because by men seeing mark on the neck, I cannot say it's what killed the deceased. So the best way is for you to go and do autopsy. Autopsy will detect whether the drug that your child took that kills him or the beating. Autopsy will talk that. So if you want justice, go and bring that result. If
how the Sherifat go talk like that when see mark of belt for person wey die neck, you still dey talk about drug, whether na drug kill am abi na the belt kill am. Continue, ma.
This is what she said.
Okay.
When I heard. She now said to, if you don't want case, Kuma, I will not take any verbal this thing. Agreement. You will go and do affidavit, put that you don't want case and you don't want autopsy and bring. Then I will now attach application to the commissioner of police. He will now signal me to release your cause for you to go and buy. They say, okay. They now came out. So as we are going, they now say, we should negotiate that, you see, this boy is the breadwinner of the house. He's the one doing everything to the family from the small.
Who they talk say make una negotiate?
Sarkin Muslimi.
Sarkin Hausawa.
Sarkin Hausawa, sorry, talk that. There's one of her neighbor called Hamza and
one of our neighbors too, yes, concord yes. That you should settle.
Yes, and that guy, Anas, that I went to his shop to ask of the lady.
Wait till say you know
that Monday.
The Vegas small baby.
Yes, fear and completion. He was there because when they were saying,
the second guy where you dey here.
Something happened. Nobody come to ask of aware about the hands that that Anas confessed. Say I went to his shop that very Monday and asked. So they were there, and one Biliamino, and the brother to the father left, he was there, including him.
So they say we should settle. You people should settle.
That I should please look for something to give the parent so that it will calm them down, because everything is that boy that used to do in the house. So they are feeling the pain, and I say, sincerely speaking, I'm a civil servant. I don't have anything to offer. But as a Muslim, I'm ready to assist. Since this thing has involved my children, I will take responsibility of the hospital bill and then his clothing, that is the kafani. So with that, I can be able to raise 100,000 and give you people. By the time you do that, whatever remains, you will give this woman to start a business with. You now say, no. I said, I don't know what you want. They say, what we want is for you to admit, say, you are a child and you kill this boy, but this is what you are going to give. I say, over my dead body.
How much did they ask for?
They didn't ask. They said, we will not mention money because we are not selling our child. I said, me, Kuma, what I'm giving you now, I'm not giving you for anything I did. I'm just assisting. As you said, I should assist because the woman has nothing. They say, okay, let's go home. Sarkin Hausawa say they will go and do affidavit. Tomorrow morning, we'll come and meet. As they were going, they went with my son in his car. The brother to the late father, the Sarkin Hausawa, and another person, because me, I went my own. So as we are coming back, Kuma, they went with Hansa. So we now carry Bilia, Anas, and one boy with him. We now come out. They say they left their car, whatever, in the FCDA police station. We now come back and agree that tomorrow they will do affidavit. We now go and submit the affidavit. They release their costs for them. We resolve the issue. We say, okay, so I'm at home waiting for them. When we got home, Sarkin Hausawa called me. He said, Hajiya, I said, yes. He said, it has happened. It has happened. I said, yes. He said, you are Muslim, we are Muslim. And you know, in Islam, we don't have to live to stay for long. I said, yes, I know. He said, please, let's resolve this issue. How much do you think you are going to give these people?
Who they tell you that one?
Sarkin Hausawa. I now say, Wallahi, this is what I can offer to assist this woman so that she will use it as capital to start a business, which she will be getting something small from it and do this thing. You now say, okay, tomorrow they will do the affidavit. When you get there, it's preferable you go with the cash. You now ask, who is the brother to the late father? If you say, yeah, I am, you ask of the brother to the mother. If you say yes, you now give them the money, because I'm not going with you people. Me, I have business at hand. Even yesterday, I didn't go. I lost a lot. I know what I lost. I said, no problem. When they finish the affidavit, are they going to call us? He said, yes. We waited. They didn't call. I now asked my son, call them to hear. He now called Sarki Hausa. He said, yes, they are trying to contribute money for the affidavit. I said, okay. We now waited. I now called Sarki Hausa. He didn't pick my call. I now asked my son to call him again. He called. He said he didn't pick. I said, please, let's proceed to state CID. He said, okay. On our way, when we get to Federal Secretariat, the IPO in state CID called. I said, madam, why are you? The other people are here. I said, they told us that they will call us to come together. But we waited, we didn't see them. We now decide to come. We are close by. We are coming. He said, okay. We now got there. When we got there, I saw 3 women outside. I said, oh, these women, maybe they come for this case, but I don't know who among them is the mother. If I not forget, I don't know whether I asked them or not asked them. I now came in. I asked somebody, who is the mother of the disease? They now point at her for me. I see her. She was by the door.
Ajay, let me take you back a little.
Okay, sir.
They told you that they were contributing money to do the affidavit.
This is what the
Contributing money to do affidavit.
This is what the Sarki Hausawa told my son, Mohammed. Because when I called him, he didn't pick my call. I now asked him,
Mohammed, let's hear from you. Mohammed.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Take the microphone close to your mouth.
Morning,
Casey,
everyone.
thank you. Please, let's appreciate Casey. Now, make I tell you now. They see this ordinary holding of microphone. You know they easy. So let's appreciate him. It is a lot easier if you are the one talking. So, Mohammed, where was it that they told you, where and when was it that they told you that they were raising money to do an affidavit?
On that day, we left that CID command.
Mm.
So the following day, we agreed that they were going to bring court affidavit,
Mm-hmm.
that they don't want autopsy and they don't want case.
Mm.
So agreed.
Who told you that?
That Sarkin Hausawa and the brother to the father,
Mm-hmm.
the late brother,
Mm.
Uncle Amin.
Mm.
So that the following day, we were going to the state CID with the affidavit that they don't want autopsy and they don't want case. So that morning, I waited for his call to tell me that they are through with the court affidavit, so we should move on to the state command. I waited and I didn't hear his call, and I called him. So this morning, I didn't see your call, and he said, no, we are still having meeting, we are making contribution.
For the affidavit?
Yes, that was he told me. I said, okay, I'm still waiting. After some time, I called him again, he didn't pick. So I call her and tell her this man is not picking my calls anymore. She now told me we should just move to the state command.
Okay.
On our way going there, then they called her, the IPO called her and told her that the people are already here.
With
Where
the
are you?
affidavit?
No, not with the affidavit.
Without the affidavit?
They have changed their mind again. So we met them there. And I called Sarki Hausa and say, what's the problem again? He now said they have changed mind. The mother of the deceased have arrived. Because that day we went there, she wasn't there. She's in Kano. So now she has arrived, they have changed their mind. I said, what's the problem again? He now told me that they said that the guy took drugs that were came. So they are annoyed of that statement. So they want case. I said, okay, if that's it, let's go there again.
Okay. Please continue, ma. No, she can hold the mic now. She has seen the position.
So when we got there, they now OC Sharifat invite the mother in. No, she wasn't there, Sha. So we stayed for a long.
A little closer to your mouth, ma.
Okay, she later came. When she came, they invite the mother in because it seems only she did not say statement, and since she has changed her mind, they want to give her period to say her mind. They invited her in. We now enter all for us. By then, my children are there in the SAS because that Tuesday when we went and did the case, they took them to SAS. And they now interviewed the mother. Who are you? She said she's mother to the left. How did you get about this? She said they called her that she should come down. Her son is sick. She started wondering that what kind of sickness? You people should tell me anything happened. They say nothing happened. They now answer, who tell you that your son is sick? She said, my people. Who are your people? Now her brother Kabir was saying, say I. She now say, my daughter. They say, okay, continue. So what is it now? They say, I want to know what killed my son. You want to know what killed your son? She say, yes, I want to know what killed my son. The woman, the Sharifa say, okay. She now say, if you want to know what killed your son, I'm not a doctor. This is a work for another person. We were here as police. It's work of doctors. They are the only people that can do autopsy to determine whether it's drug that killed your child or beating or anything else, but not we. So you have to go and do autopsy and bring the result. The human say, okay. It was when Sharifat invited me to come and sit down. And I sat down. He said, madam, do you hear what she said? I say, yes. He said, what do you say? I start narrating what I'm saying here. She said, no, we don't want story. The issue is, she said she wants to know what kills her son. I now say, there must be autopsy. I say, no problem, let her go ahead. May I say, it's not my son that killed her son, because he said he did not beat him. Aliyu wasn't there when they took the drug. He said, okay, you people can go. Let your children continue being in the SAS. Let her son continue being in the mortuary.
She told you that?
She said it
to your
I
face?
swear to all my God.
Go ahead.
We now went out. All of us are looking. We said, oh, let's go home. It was already late, I think getting to 6. So they went out, stand discussing. We now came out. They now call me, Tom, let's contribute money to do this autopsy. I said, I don't have money to contribute. You see, then the brother said, you see, you people should leave this matter, leave this matter. The woman said, no, let's discuss. I said, you people are accusing my son. That is one that killed your child. And you tell me to go and do autopsy. When you ask for money, I say I offer 100. Why would I get money to do autopsy? I'm a civil servant. I don't have money to do autopsy. The brother said, let them go home. So one among them, I don't know if...
Talk to the mic, man.
She said, my sister, nobody say your child killed the late. When we came from the hospital, they brought out Yusuf for us. We asked him in the station in the FCD. He said, the person that beat our child is inside the mortuary. Is inside the cell. But do you want that person that committed this sin or do this sin to go free? I said, no, for what? How will I like him to go free? He had to be punished for what he did so that he will not repeat it next time to another person. He said, hey, but why don't you want to contribute for the autopsy? I said, I don't have money. They said, okay, let's leave this matter and go. So they went out. The IPO now come and say he's going to SAS. If I want to go and see my children, I'm allowed to. I say, yes, let's go. Because since he took them there, I don't know whereabouts of them. And I didn't go. Let's go. So we go with the IPO to SAS. They brought out my children. I saw them. And now left home. Them too, they left home. So nobody. My son say, okay, how do we do this thing? They say, come in the evening. Let's meet. That very day we left the station. That is on Thursday. So he now went and meet them in the evening.
Close to your mouth, man.
Sarki Hausawa and then the brother to the late father. They now say the brother to the woman, Mohammed Kabir, is not around. So the meeting will not hold.
You have 6 minutes to round up.
Okay, the meeting will not hold. He should go and come back tomorrow morning around 7. He said, okay. He now came back. In the morning, he went and meet them. They talk. Still, they tell them that what they want is for me to admit that my son killed their son. Then I will tell them what I want to give. He now
So
say,
when I observe, say, the dragging na money. I don't know whether when I understand. Go ahead.
he now say, no, we will never admit, say, our son, our brother, or my mother say she will never agree, say, her son killed your child. But she can assist. So that is the only what I know. They say, okay, you can go. He now left that Friday. He now come and told me. I said, oh, no problem. Let's wait for that. I called the IPO. I told him, this is what these people say. Oh. He say, in the statement your children give, they say they did not beat this boy. And you say, your child did not kill this boy. So you have right to not to admit. But whatever they want you to agree with them, it's better you do. Because to settle the case here is better than going to court. Because this is a dead matter. And the court will continue being there. I said, no problem. I will follow them to settle. If the thing does not pass my power, I will never admit that I, my son, killed their child.
Okay.
He say, okay. So after 2 days, the Bilal now called me. One of the boys that went to the state CID with us in the evening. He said, I'm just coming back from my business place. I'm going to these people's house. How far are few people going with this matter? I said, oh, they are still on the saying that I should give them money and admit that my son killed their child. How much will I offer? To me, truly, I don't have to. But go and tell them, if I know how things are now, if the issue is that 100,000 will not do a business or cover what they want, I will give them 200,000. He said, okay, I'm going to the place now. I don't know whether he went, he did not go. Nobody called me again. So as nobody called me again, me kuma, I did not talk. Then after 2 days, they now called Kabir now called my son Mohammed and say that he should come over on Monday, that they want to negotiate. Say, so you can go. They did
Finally.
Finally on Thursday, that is 23rd. I said, oh, this case is not going to court. It's not closing. I now asked one of my colleagues, what can I do? He said, why can't you call Mr. Ordinary Ahmed and tell him about it? I said, I don't have his number. Do you have his number? He said, no, but I have Akarama Kalau's number. That is on 23rd Thursday. I said, please, can you call him for me? So you tell him this is the problem. Let him advise us what to do. He now called Akarama Kalau. Akarama Kalau paid the call. He now told him. So as he was talking to him, he later changed with Igala. As they finished talking, he now told me, say, Akarama Kalau say, have you met the imam of that place? As you are a Muslim, they are Muslim. I say no. He said, so. He said, it's good to meet the imam and tell him. I said, so no problem. I will do that.
Akarama Kalau, wetin they tell you? Go ahead. It's not audible. Are you sure? What about now? Hit the head. 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 Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Yes, my honorary president, on that fateful day, somebody called me. So, like usual, I picked my call after we finish.
The person tell you, what you tell me yesterday, they different from what you they tell me now.
Now I want at the start from where the call enter. Because when they enter after the greeting, he say whether I'm speaking a language saying Nigeria. I say, okay, make it go ahead. So now he's going to tell me, see somebody, say one of his brother, they involved in one case, the person they police station, say they talk, say he kill person and you know kill person. I say, which one be they talk, say you kill person, you know kill person. Say the family now, they drag why in call me and make advice them what they supposed to do for the matter because the family now they talk about settlement. I say, if anybody call you, they talk about settlement. Why you and your Nanofi settle? Now me you they call make advise you. Say you no be Muslim you be. He say yes him na Muslim. I say okay if you na Muslim, look for the imam where una they pray. Go tell him this calm matter. Make he advise you what you go do. He no tell me from beginning how matter be.
No, but what you been tell me yesterday be say the way the man present the matter to you. Now like say now their own person then kill. No be there and kill somebody a person.
Sorry, sir. Yes, sir. Say the brother say the brother where then kill they for mortuary.
Talk to the mic, please.
Say the brother where then kill they for mortuary. And the family of the person who killed the brother, they want me to negotiate.
Now you they explain to me. Akramakallah, calm down, please.
Yes, sir.
You tell me, say the person call you, and the person can create one scenario where be like say, now their own person, now your own person, now then kill. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
And then the people who kill in own person, they talk about negotiation on compensation.
Yes, sir.
Not be waiting the person tell you be that.
Yes, sir.
It good make you make them clear so that everybody go understand.
I can't tell and say if na that one, since him na Muslim and he get mosque where they pray, may they go meet the imam where they there so that the imam will interpret how they will take do the settlement for them.
It might interest you to know that not be all imams they knowledgeable enough. Some imams are not supposed to even lead 3 people congregational prayer, talk more of a whole mosque. Some people don't know even the meaning of waiting then they recite. Anyways, madam, you there with the person that time.
Yes, my colleague. Yes,
why the person can't lie? Waiting make him lie.
Sincerely speaking, I'm fasting. He didn't lie.
Yeah?
I told him he didn't lie. I told him to say, my children are in SARS. Well, the disease is still in the hospital.
And they tell you waiting, see the person where
I was there. That's why
you understand Igbo language.
I don't. That's why I tell you they turn to Ibra. So after they finish,
so why you go come the defense say the man no lie?
I say the only thing the man told me that he said we should meet Imam, which I say okay, I will.
First question why I ask you, I say why the man lie?
I don't know because I don't know what he's telling me.
But your initial answer was the man did not lie.
He started.
Well, are you not listening?
He started speaking in English. Wallah, he started speaking in English that they have case where the children are in SARS and the cop is in hospital. So later you people talk. I was even
and the way he presented it is as if he is calling from the side of the victim.
So I don't know that because I didn't.
When they understand what you see, my own be say make justice sit down stand within 2 legs. Now be my own. No sentiment, no nothing. Akaramakallah na my person. I had to remind him about his conversation with somebody that was trying to deceive him. And then these people from this our mother's narration, they are only after money. They are not even after justice. It's not like they are. You know, be like say the team paying them. How can you be saying you are contributing money for affidavit? How much is affidavit? How much is affidavit that Hausa people will gather to contribute money to do affidavit? See, when truth come, keep sentiment one side, make you face the truth naked down. Ajiyama, talk to me to the microphone.
Sir?
Imagine saying na your son they kill like this.
Yes, sir.
What do you for do? Be honest between you and your God. God is watching and listening to you. Your children are going to travel on the road. I say them can claim their lives.
Yes, sir.
But say the truth between you and your God. Say now your own pikin. This kind of circumstance, just reverse the circumstance will lead to the death of this young man.
Yes.
Say he be say this boy will die. Now your son, they give phone, everything reverse am. Then position yourself as the mother in place of this woman. What would you do, or what would you have done?
I swear to Almighty God, as a Muslim, if this thing happen, I will just say they should bury my son. The reason behind that is, I know in our religion they say we should fasten burying a person. And we are taught by the saying of our prophet that anybody on the day he was created, God has made what will make him die. Whether by beating, whether without sickness, whether by accident, whatever. So I will just take it as this is his cause of death. And it also said that we should believe in destiny, the good and the bad part of it. So I will just take it that way, and they should bury my son.
So you forgive them.
Yes.
And accept it with good faith.
Inshallah.
That is you.
Yes.
But do you know that in Islam,
Yes, sir.
there is what we call diya?
Yes, sir.
Is diya obligatory in Islam or not?
It is.
But the family can decide to let go.
Yes, sir. Even a verse
Talk
said
to the
it.
mic, man.
Yes, sir. Even a verse said it. If they can forgive it or law it, is for the better. And there is fasting of 2 months on the person that caused the death, if it is the time.
Okay. People waiting for studio, if you not get anything to talk, make one not talk. Ajay, you want to talk? Okay. Drop that face mask. Let's hear you.
Good morning, friends.
Talk to the mic properly, man.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, Brekete family. That's why we are here, because she came to me and cried unto me as an NGO that this is what is happening to her, that she has no backup. That is really why I am here. That she has no backup, that they told her before her that she has nobody that will support her.
But who told her that?
Her family. She's here before me, that her family told her that she has nobody to support her, that she should leave the case like that. And she cannot bear it for the allegation that they did that her son take drugs. That's why she cannot take it, because she knows that her son doesn't take drugs. If the mother could have come to her and plead with her as a woman, sorry, my sister, your son died, that she will not take it. Anything that she will not bring.
But that allegation of taking drugs.
That's what ginger her. That what pains her more than the death. That her son record will be spoiled. That they spoil the son image. That everybody knows that I should ask around. That everybody knows that her son doesn't take drugs. But why would they say that the son take drugs? That is why she want to take this up, because people knows her and knows her son very well. And they want to know that she want to know why her son died.
Please, first of all, let us appreciate this woman. Akramakallah. That one too is not on. Hit the head. Hit your own. Hit your own. Akaramakalla,
My ordinary president.
I am going to pay money for the autopsy. Hajia, ma?
Yes, sir.
And if this result come out saying, nah, your children killed this boy, you know, go sweet for now.
I have said it that very day, sir. I said the children say.
Talk to
they
the
did
mic,
not-
ma.
The children say, Aliyu said he did not beat the boy. So I told them, I said, even if you do autopsy, I cannot admit say
They
my
moved,
children
they
that
moved
killed
the
the
boy from somewhere.
Yes, sir.
They did not take the boy to the police station.
Yes, sir.
They brought him to your house.
Yes, sir.
He died as a result of something that looks like a torture. Ajia, if I were you, like the woman had demanded as a mother, if I were you, I would have gone to this woman and said, a mistake has already been made. We are mothers. I feel your pain. Oh, I can imagine the pain you're going through. But please, look at me. I'm sure you are a widow too. Okay, or your husband is alive. Okay, I can feel your pains. But please, this is the situation. As a Muslim, please, what can we do? Sometimes it is not the beating, it is the insult that follows the beating. No matter how hard-hearted she is, people around her will talk to her, remind her that this son is not coming back no matter what it takes. And these people are saying, please. I wasn't around when this thing happened. And you know, children, just like she had admitted on her own, that while she was in Kano, her two daughters misbehaved to a neighbor. Her plan was, when she comes back, the same late should have taken action by flogging them and then taking them to the neighbor to apologize, which means you have given birth to a child, but you cannot guarantee that child absolutely. You can only guarantee a child to a certain level or degree based on the training you have given to the child. I am going to pay for the autopsy. But before I pay for the autopsy, I'm going to give you the whole of today. You and your family and this family should see how you can sit down and see what you can come up with. If by tomorrow there is no sign of settlement, I am going to make the money available and the autopsy will be conducted. Even if it requires more than an autopsy, I am ready to provide the money. The essence of money in my life is to assist those that cannot assist themselves. Please go ahead, ma.
I swear to Almighty God, on the very day that this thing happened, I was crying, my son was crying. We want to go and pay condolences to this woman, to invite her. They say we should not near again.
Ma.
Yes, sir.
You were crying.
Yes, sir.
Was this woman there when you were crying?
I met her.
No, now.
She was not there, sir.
Simple.
Yes. But
Madam, listen, please. Don't spoil this process.
I'm not spoiling
I
it,
am giving you a tactical soft landing.
I know, sir. I know. Issue of the pain.
Please, ma.
Yes, sir.
If I were you, I would not talk again.
Okay, sir.
Because you were crying. This woman never saw you crying. As far as her world is concerned, you never cried. Please. We are talking about the only son here, and the husband is late. Please. If I were you, I would just keep quiet and take advantage of this window of opportunity to see what we can make out of this. If I were you, I'll go to the chief imam of National Mosque. If I were you, I will go to Ansaruddin. If I were you, I will go to Nasfa. Arrange these scholars to come and preach to these people, because she's pained. She's hurt. Her son's corpse has been insulted. According to her, everybody around knows that her son does not take drugs. And from what our auntie here was able to present to us, that one allegation is the most painful aspect of the whole thing. That her son died. Please, my advice is, I love peace, and I'm a troublemaker. I don't fear trouble, no matter the size. I only ignore little troubles. I like big troubles. And when I start trouble, I don't look back on behalf of people. Hajiya, karbi microphone. Kina ji Allah, please. Kina ji na? Ki bude baki ki mun magana. Kina ji na? Shi komai a rayuwa yana da muƙaddari. Shi Allah da ya halicce mu ya san duk abin da zai same mu daga ranar da ya busa mana rai. Amma akwai muƙaddari. Na san abin nan ya ɓata miki rai fiye da yadda ake zato. A ce an kashe miki ɗa, sannan a zo a yi sharri a kai, a ce ɗan ƙwaya ne. Wannan abu yana da zafi. Malam, ma yi mun magana. Talk. Show her how to hold the mic.
To, ina jin ka.
Duk abin da aka yi, marigayi ba zai dawo ba. Allah ya ji ƙanshi. Allah ya rahamshe shi. Allah ya gafarta min shi. Don Allah, ai dangana, ban ce ku kyale ba. Amma idan har aka nemi sulhu tsakani, ki yi tunani, imagine a ce ke ɗanki ne ya kashe wani. Make her translate the small Hausa word they hear. I just talked to her about waiting as a Muslim, waiting God talk about our lives. From the day where He blow this life into us, God sabi everything will go happen to you. But there is, in Islam, what we call muqaddari. There must be a reason, a catalyst that will trigger that happening, which is this. And I beg her, say, may she take heart. Say, I know, say the team pain. Say that after killing your son, they tell you, say your son die of drug overdose or drug abuse. I can't tell them, say, may she try remember. Say, if to say now her own son, this vice versa can't happen, say now her own son kills somebody. Waiting she will go, one make the other family do for her. Now waiting I talk be that, I no one add, I no one reduce. I go excuse them, make them come back tomorrow. And I'm believing God that before tomorrow, something good will come. Thank you. So make we excuse them. Amen, ma. Amen, ma. Yes, ma.